We're recounting memorable moments in 2024. This is the special end-of-year edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Donna Wilkinson-Keynes. As part of this year's World Food Day celebrations, the Department of Agriculture promoted the availability of nutritious foods in schools.
I am so excited today for these plans that we have received from the Department of Agriculture. I am looking forward to incorporate it in our daily activities to see our children coming out and water the plants and get excited to see them grow and produce crops.
And the children were able to plant some seedlings of vegetables and fruits. This will help the children to understand that they ought to eat their fruits, which gives them vitamin C, and to eat their vegetables that would make them healthy and to make them strong.
We make sure the children come out and water and teach them about plants, growing, what they need to do to make life easier here for us.
We'd like to say thank you to the Agriculture Department for the kind suggestion of mini plants for our children, and we'll be so grateful to take care of them with our gentle hands.
In October, the Department of Community Development announced the winners of its 2024 Best Kept Village competition. In the small village category, the winner was Barnscott Village through the participation of the Barnscott Community Development Improvement Club. In the large village category, the winner was Hanley's Road through the participation of the Empire Sports Club. The overall aim of the competition was for community members to be actively engaged in the cleaning and beautification of their communities. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, on October 26 discussed the deepening and strengthening ties between Bermuda and St. Kitts and Nevis with Premier the Honorable David Burt in Bermuda. Premier Brantley, who visited the British Overseas Territory in October, noted that more than 40% of Bermudians claim St. Kitts and Nevis ancestry. He said the opportunities in sports, culture, financial services, tourism, real estate development, and investment are endless. The Charlestown proposal for age-friendly cities was approved in 2024.
This makes us the first community from the Eastern Caribbean in the World Health Organization global network of age-friendly cities and communities. This approval came after a submission was made which focused on initiatives implemented by the Ministry and the Nevis Island Administration in supporting and developing age-friendly environments and aligning health and social support systems to the needs of older persons.
November 1st saw the grand official opening of the Penny's Beach Upgrade Project.
Through our continued partnership with the Republic of China, Taiwan, we have been able to complete the upgrades at the Penny's Beach area. This revamped area boasts dozens of parking spaces, a new well-drained road network, LCD display signs, bathroom facilities, landscaped green areas, and a boardwalk connecting the beach to the MGR Park. We can all agree that the new ambiance of the Penny's Beach area complements that of the MGR Park and provides a welcoming atmosphere in which businesses can thrive.
The Ministry of Tourism also held the grand opening of the Bath Hot Springs upgraded site on November 3rd.
But we want this to be a space of relaxation. It has now gone beyond just coming for a plunge in the hot bath. We want you to come, you go in the hot bath. Mr. Hanley said no more than 10 minutes, but we want you to spend hours here. So we want you to go in the hot bath, come out, sit around, enjoy yourself, go and have a snack in the new snacket. Experience this because it is a quintessential Nevisian experience.
The first corneal transplant was performed at the Alexandra Hospital on November 6th, an achievement that is groundbreaking, said Minister of Health, the Honorable Janet Lisbeth.
In this instance, through our long-standing partnership with Vision for All, led by Dr. Hubie, the first cornea transplant in the Federation was able to take place at the Alexandra Hospital. Now, this procedure was led by Harvard Medical School, Dr. Roberto Pineda, and this was done along with Dr. Hubie and locally based ophthalmologist, Dr. Crespo.
The Nevis Postal Service hosted its 4th annual Centenarian Stamp Issue ceremony on November 7th.
I want to place on record my personal delight and congratulations to all of our honorees. And I believe that when we reflect on 100 years, when we look back on where Nevis was 100 years ago, we did not have any internet, we did not have all of these smart gadgets, we did not have street lights. And when I thought about 100 years, I didn't even have to go back as far as 100 years. I just went back to about 50 years ago. Because I'm a child of the 70s, and I realized that even in the 70s, we did not have all of these things. But we have come some ways. Yes, we still do have some distance to go. And I want to place on record my heartiest congratulations to our honorees. Mrs. Irene Stapleton of Vaughan, Miss Leonora Wenham, and Miss Olga Matilda Jeffers of St. James's Parish.
At the start of the 2024-2025 academic year, the Department of Education launched a pilot program designed to introduce Spanish as a second language in primary schools.
We would all be aware that we teach Spanish at our high schools, but we're now introducing it at the primary school level, starting with St. Thomas's Primary and Charlestown Primary as the 2 pilot schools in grade 5. I think that that is an incredible intervention and innovation in terms of educating our children.
In 2024, Edinburgh Napier University in Scotland and the Nevis Island Administration agreed to merge scholarship funds offered by both institutions. Senior public servants and private sector representatives were informed of the agreement at a forum on November 21st.
At the bachelor's level, students will be awarded an overall scholarship of per year, let me put that in, per year of US $1,680. And at the graduate level, US $2,310. And as I said, that is per year. The MOU sets out that NIA will provide half of those amounts. We are encouraging, as I said, individuals who are interested in expanding their horizons to indeed study abroad. No doubt there's an online component, but as I said, because of the experiences that I myself would have had studying abroad, I would want individuals to have similar experiences to make, as I said, that global citizen.
17 individuals and businesses were recognized for their contributions to the development and expansion of Nevis's international financial services during an awards ceremony on November 21st. The ceremony was hosted by the Ministry of Finance to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the industry.
This awards ceremony is a testament to your resilience, dedication, and ingenuity as exceptional individuals and institutions driving the success of this industry. Your dedication and leadership have paved the way for a thriving industry that continues to make Nevis proud on the global stage.
The Commonwealth Local Government Forum, in collaboration with the PTA of the Gingerland Secondary School, launched a project with the objective of preparing youth ages 13 to 18 years for decent work and school-to-work transition in the areas of carpentry and cosmetology. At a ceremony on November 29th, Roger Fifield, immediate past PTA president, gave an overview.
Guided by the Ministry of Education, we saw this as an opportunity to further augment the recently completed CDB project, which saw the creation of the TVEC wing at the school. It is our hope that the students who are exposed to this product will not only master skills in the area, but would also eventually be inspired to be entrepreneurs who would use these skills to earn a living.
The Ministry of Tourism resumed its awards ceremony in 2024, recognizing 11 stakeholders in the industry on November 30th. The awards were presented by Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley.
When we talk to guests and we ask guests what you love about Nevis, is not the lights and the roads and the good accommodation. Oftentimes what we hear is the people, the way that people make us feel when we come to this island. Nevis is a very special place. I like to say that Nevis is how the Caribbean used to be. We are very special. We know that we are very special, and it is our job to preserve what is so special about us.
The event was held under the patronage of long-serving taxi operator and president of the Nevis Taxi Association, Capel Jeffers. On December 3rd, Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley noted that plans are still on track for the Vance W. Amory International Airport expansion and reconstruction project.
One of the requirements to effectively carry out this project is the purchase of the adjoining land to facilitate the expansion. My government has received a credit facility of 20 million EC dollars from the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank to meet the cost of the lands. That facility has been guaranteed by the federal government, and I record my gratitude to Prime Minister Drew and his cabinet, and also to the National Parliament for a resolution passed unanimously on the 28th of November 2024 supporting this guarantee. We intend to commence payouts to affected landowners shortly, and we thank them for their patience.
The Nevis Appropriation 2025 Bill 2024 was passed in the Nevis Island Assembly on December 6th. Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Mark Brantley, tabled the NIA's draft estimates of expenditure for 2025.
For the upcoming fiscal year is set at $273.17 million, a minor reduction of 3% when compared to the budget of $282.7 million, which was set for fiscal year 2024. We have allocated the amount of $203.8 million to recurrent spending, representing 75% of the total budgeted expenditure. Having considered the expected uptick in economic activity for the upcoming fiscal year, my administration has set its revenue budget and anticipates that it can collect the amount of $164.7 million in recurrent revenue, which represents a projected modest increase of 6% when compared to the projected revenue of $154.8 million budgeted for fiscal year 2024. We expect our recurrent revenue to be augmented by the remittance of at least $66 million from the federal government, representing our share of revenue from the CBI program. This remittance, when combined with our projected revenue collections, will provide a total overall recurrent revenue of $230.7 million for the upcoming fiscal period. When compared to the projected recurrent expenditure of $203.8 million, it provides a surplus on the recurrent budget of $26.9 million.
On December 5th, the Honorable Spencer Brand gave an update on the NIA's $3.3 million water exploration project, which will see 9 wells drilled and developed.
The test from the Madden's well number 2 is showing some 200 parts per million, which is a very good quality water, Madam President, for drinking. Well within World Health Organization standard, Madam President. Madam President, well site number 2 is presently capped. The drilling exercise at well site number 2 is completed. It is just a matter now for us to connect well site number 2 into our system. We expect to have well site number 1 online as well, with over 200 gallons per minute, Madam President. And that, Madam President, will definitely be a game changer here on the island of Nevis.
That's it for 2024 from us here at the Department of Information. We wish you a new year filled with new and exciting opportunities. Cheers to success and prosperity in 2025.